Class of 2020, my hearty congratulations to my St. John's Knights and all other graduates for reaching this monumental turning point in our lives. I'm Heera Kodiyamplakkal, and I'm honored to be standing here today as the St. John's Valedictorian. With 12 years of schooling and 18 years of living behind us, we have learned a lot. We have experienced a lot. We have fallen and we have prevailed. All of our hard work was supposed to culminate and be celebrated right now, 2020. Yet here we are in the middle of a global pandemic. At a time where we most long and rightfully deserve to be together with our classmates, we are quite literally forced apart, 6 feet or more to be exact. March 13th, it wasn't marked on my calendar in pretty colors, but little did I realize the not so pretty fact that it would be my last day on campus as a St. John student. We didn't even get to say goodbye. At times like this, it's easy to ask ourselves, what if? What if March 13th wasn't the last day of school? What if we had the graduation that we have been dreaming about? In fact, if we think back, I'm sure all of us have had those what-if moments throughout our 4 years at high school. I know I certainly have. I thought, what if high school is too hard for me? Or what if I don't get into my dream college? This honor of valedictorian may serve as a testament of my academic growth, but there's an important subject that's not on my transcript. It's called life. And to be honest, I'm still figuring out how to answer life's questions. The number of possible what-if questions that life throws at us is endless. But let's put this in perspective. During this corona time, between scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, we all seem to be trying new initiatives. And so, I started gardening by growing beans. I was so excited when I saw those first sprouts come up the first week. And then the next week, the growth subsided. No matter how much water I gave my plants, it would not grow. When I looked a little closer, I noticed that there were tiny little grass-like plants popping up out of the dirt. They were weeds. Once I plucked those away, my beans once again started to flourish. Tension, apprehensions, and regrets are much like those weeds. They're uninvited. They drain our time and energy, and if we don't do anything about it, they grow stronger. But when we pluck away our negative thoughts, we begin to flourish and accomplish. We can be discouraged about what we missed out on, and we can fear what the future may entail. But historian Alice Morse Earle said it best. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. At this moment, I would like to take a few minutes to express my gratitude to a few individuals who have helped me to flourish. First, I would like to thank God for gracing my life with so many opportunities, for keeping me grounded in my morals while giving me the courage to take a leap. To all my St. John's teachers, office staff, our custodians, and our administration, a special thank you to Mrs. Solis, Miss Yang, Mr. Pearson, Miss Chua, Miss Chu, and Miss McCormick. I would also like to thank my harvest teachers. You have all encouraged my mind to think, my hands to create, and my heart to lead the way. And of course, thank you to my SJS class. The talent, determination, and enthusiasm in our class is incredible. Thank you for inspiring me. And finally, thank you to my family. To my brother Noel and my sister Nehal, thank you for finding 1,000 ways to criticize and annoy me, but at the end of the day, also believing in me and pushing me forward. And to my parents, Joby and Leah. Mama and Dada, you have been there for me since day one, with an endless supply of unconditional love, without knowing how it would turn out and without expecting anything in return. As I close out my speech, I know my job as the valedictorian prompts me to stand here and talk about the future. But the future is yet to come. It's uncertain. And just merely observing what is happening right now, with a global pandemic sweeping the nation, blatant, disgusting acts of racism exposing our country's deepest problems, it's easy to feel intimidated about what the future holds for us as we are called to grow up and head off to college. But there's a silver lining to uncertainty. Nothing is set in stone. The future will always be a blank slate. This gives us a unique opportunity to change history before it ever reaches textbooks. We can shape history rather than be shaped by it, and we can change the status quo. Knights, We lost a lot this year that we weren't prepared to lose, but we have not lost the wonderful memories that we have accumulated over the past 4 years. In the words of Oprah Winfrey, even though there may not be pomp because of our circumstances, never has a graduating class been called to step into the future with more purpose, vision, passion, energy, and hope. And so, class of 2020, let's not be remembered as the class of COVID-19, but rather the class of resiliency that moved forward even when circumstances dictated otherwise. Thank you.